Hello friends, myself Dr. Nidhi Darbari on My Education Treasure. Today in my present video, I am going to discuss about the educational implications of Yoga Darshan, its aims. Educational implications of Yoga. According to Yoga philosophy, Sharir Madhyam Khalu Dharma Sadhanam. First is the physical body. It is also said that the sound mind can be created in a sound body. In fact, human beings have three essential aspects of the existence: physical body, language or voice for expression of thoughts, and soul, on account of which entire being vibrates. Ayurveda, Vyakaran, and Yoga for the purification of body, speech, and soul are written for human beings. Yoga is practical side of Sankhya, hence the educational contribution of Yoga is almost the same as with Sankhya. Education in Yoga is also spiritual, socio-psychological necessity because the system aims at attaining the highest evolution of human self. It not just implies union, which is not only of different dualities resulting from the categories of the knower or gyata and known gne, rather of the individual self with the divine or special purush. Sankhya avoids God, but God becomes a necessity in yoga, and God is in form of Om, by which the individual self and cosmic self is united. The aim of entire education may be formal, informal, or non formal, is to attain godhood, bliss that comes after the empirical self is emerged in the transcendental self or God, special Purush. The moral preparation, physical well being are important aspects of yoga, and that aspect makes education a social need. The Ashtang Yoga is meant for physical well being of human beings. But the process of self discipline implies that without the well being of human body and moral preparation on the part of man, yoga is not possible. This aspect makes education a social necessity. Today, different educationists give their different views in the field of education. They give their talks in different ways. There is a talk of including curriculum or short program in some aspect of yoga in school activities. Under the advice of the central government of India, Darshan telecasts some yoga programs for health improvement. In other TV channels also, this type of program has been telecast. In these programs, the utility and importance of yoga education has been included in the syllabus of physical education, but its teaching and practice has not received its due place. It is true that teaching and practice of yoga cannot make a man and woman expert in its art and science, but efforts should be made to acquaint them with the 8 factors of yoga, which are known as Yam, Niyam, Asan, Pranayam, Pratyahar, Dharana, Dhyan, and Samadhi. The practice of yoga not only helps in the improvement of oneself, but it is also necessary for general progress. We also can solve our mental and other problems by following the principles of yoga and practiced with devotion and perseverance. Some able teachers should be trained in yogic exercises as the teachers who are trained for different teaching subjects. At least one teacher should be appointed in our schools for imparting yogic education to our students with a view to better their health. As far as the importance of yoga in the field of education cannot be minimized. If you found the video to be informative and interesting, I request you all to please give a like to the video to motivate me, share it with others, and subscribe it so that whenever I upload a new video, you will get a notification. Aims of education. The first aim is comprehensive development of human being. The chief aim of education, according to Yoga, is the comprehensive development of human personality and also to make human child free from bodily, mental, and supernatural miseries. It implies that the education must cater to the physical, mental, intellectual, and spiritual growth of students. The students in your concept of education will not be isolated social unit, rather busy in social upliftment. The discipline prescribed in yoga system required for men to be truthful, non-violent, non-stealing, non-collecting and non-including. The second aim of education is moral development of the student. The question arises how the above virtues can be possible in society. The answer is very simple. It is possible through moral life. Moral life consists not in isolation but among the other members. Stealing is a crime, or at least it is an immoral activity, and this takes place only with reference to other members who possess wealth. At the first stage of moral life, and on this foundation of life, moral preparation of the student is necessary. On this foundation, the structure of the spiritual development evolution is based. Moral preparation means to prepare to motivate a person to be good. His expressed behavior should be morally appropriate and acceptable by all. The aim of education, according to the yoga, is moral preparation of the student, spiritual attainment, and development of scientific attitude and logical and intellectual faculties. Emphasis on social life. For spiritual evolution, the yoga system lays great emphasis on the social life, which alone can lead to spiritual attainment. It further means is to evolve society of a person who is noblest in their thoughts and actions. Spiritual upliftment of human beings. Since the yoga is exclusively the discipline aspect of the Sankhya and it embraced all philosopher thoughts of the Sankhya, it is implied that the aims of education propounded by Sankhya are also accepted by this discipline. The discipline starts only when there arises a clear discrimination between the true and the untrue. This refers for the development of buddhi, ahankar and manas can be purified only when it comes near to Purush, a perfect soul, God. The main aim is to get the spiritual upliftment through yoga, that is union of personal soul with the ultimate soul. Development of scientific attitude, logical and intellectual faculty. The yoga philosophy, being a thought-going psychology, also deals with scientifically the human physiology. The Sankhya holds that the understanding of human nature is possible by logic discipline. The aim of education, therefore, is the development of scientific attitude, logical and intellectual faculties. When the yoga demands a saintly man, it enables that it demands a society where all members are saints, yogis and tapasvis. It further explains that the aim of education is to evolve a society of persons who are noblest in their thoughts and action. In this way, although that is not explicit social philosophy in the yoga treats, there are rich implications to the effect that the yoga system aims at divinizing the whole society through intellectual, a logic and scientific attitude. This spiritual social aim of education may appear to be utopian, yet the ideal must be lofty so that the human endeavor may strive for it, and if it fails to achieve that height for it, And if it fails to achieve that height, even the loser will enable the human body, human society. Thank you very much for patiently watching the video, and don't forget to subscribe.